Things are about to get very, very interesting for Shiba Inu because we are seeing a lot of excitement. Shiba Inu has bounced back and been one of the best performers in the crypto market over the last 24 hours. And Shiba Inu is on the verge of actually climbing back into the top 10 in all of crypto because there are some things that are present that are getting even stronger as these days have moved on. And I want to show you guys. I'm Luckside. Welcome to the channel. If you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So I have to say, this is the type of green candle you like to wake up to in the morning. That one. All right. That is a 6.35% daily candle for Shiba Inu. And this has become more and more common the higher we've gotten here. And I'll get to why that is in just a moment. But when we look at these last 24 hours, you guys can see the market has bounced back in a strong way. BTC gaining back some ground despite some of the negative stuff that took place yesterday. If you guys want to hear more about that, check out my ADA video from earlier today. There was definitely some things that could have sent the market into a little bit of a tailspin yesterday, but it's a testament to the resilience. It's a testament to the excitement that is building for what comes in the latter part of this market cycle. Now, I have to say that Shiba Inu has really cemented itself well in the top 12 tokens here. All right. Now, I still consider it top 10 currently because I don't count stables in all of crypto. But if you want to count them, Shiba Inu is actually only a little over a 10% move away from flipping both ADA and Toncoin to climb into the top 10. Now, I have to say that this would not surprise me at all because Shiba Inu has made these moves many times before. When we look at SHIB's next stab here, guys, it's really trying to get to about this 4020 range, which would be about a 12% move, which would be in fact enough to flip into the top 10. Now, why this is possible is we continue to see this strength in terms of Shiba Inu. We continue to see holders on the rise despite having a plateau for a few days. We are actually moving back to the upside again. I believe either at or around a new all-time high in terms of holders, which is an exciting thing to be gaining holders at a time where the market hasn't really been that great. That's a very important thing to monitor, right? You could be gaining strength or losing strength. Shiba Inu is gaining strength. Not to mention that, but couple that with the reduction in supply on exchanges. I know I talk about this a lot, but we can see what this trend has been since our March high. We have now gotten down to this point where there's only about 137.5 trillion SHIB available on exchanges. And the reason why these moves are getting more volatile in terms of Shiba Inu, the reason why these candles are becoming more present is because there's less SHIB available in the market. It takes less capital to move price to the upside. That's where this next move for SHIB is going to get pretty exciting. We're at this point where, frankly, we could have a 20% daily candle sometime in the near term. Now, this isn't a guarantee. This isn't financial advice or anything like that, but I'm talking about something similar to what happened on September 26th, where we saw SHIB do a 22% move in a day. When we break through these resistances, there is actually less liquidity in this 4020 through 4028 range than there was back here. So SHIB is going to make a very strong pop at some point. It's a question of just when it's going to be, right? Now, again, I'll say there's going to be some ebbs and flows today. There's going to be some ebbs and flows as the week moves on. We may find out who the next president is going to be here today, depending on how it goes in some of these states. I know there's some swing states that aren't certifying, but what's going to be even more interesting is this is going to come right before we have our FOMC meeting that takes place over the following 2 days here. So there is the potential for all these positive catalysts to really start creating some excitement, some positive sentiment in the market. And if you guys remember, Shiba Inu performs its best when those things are in fact present. This could be that point where Shiba Inu set a very nice floor and is preparing for a very strong bounce to the upside, setting a new higher high and continuing this recovery trend that we've been on now for the last 3 months. Now, obviously, none of this is a guarantee. Things can change very quickly in the market. That's the thing people need to remember, right? There is, and I said this in a comment earlier, there is what should happen and there is what does happen. What should happen is everything is pointing right now for Shiba Inu moving up and to the right. All right. For an explosive move, for Shiba Inu to have a very nice pop in the short term. And the thing is there are different things that can arise that can slow down or cancel out those moves completely. All right. TA is just that. It's TA. It's showing direction. It's showing where things could and should head, but that's not always a guarantee. All right. Now, what I will say is you're not going to slow down mass adoption. The big wave that's going to hit the crypto market, it's coming regardless who wins this election. It's coming regardless of where price heads in the short term, meaning that by the time we get to the end of this market cycle, Shiba Inu should be in a much better spot price-wise. It should be in a much better spot market cap-wise. I mean, there's a lot of exciting things that are taking place for the overall market in general, but Shiba Inu right now is probably one of the more exciting assets you should be paying attention to in crypto. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below about what we experienced today. Do you think Shiba Inu is about to make this blast into the top 10? But have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.